Te Whatu Ora says a strain of influenza that tends to hit young children the worst is spreading through Aotearoa.
It's prompted a paediatric respiratory specialist to warn parents this year's flu season will be a nasty one. But as Zane Small reports, there is something parents can do.
See, there were new strains of flu spreading around with the borders reopened. We'll be right.
We can all be guilty of being complacent, but winter bugs are well and truly here.
We're particularly anxious about influenza being a nasty season this year.
Ads like this aim to encourage vaccination uptake this winter, especially for children.
We're really promoting that all children get the influenza vaccine, and it is free from 6 months to 12 years.
You can see here how respiratory infections have been trending up, and yet just 8% of children have had the flu jab. That's got paediatric experts worried because one of the most commonly detected respiratory viruses so far this year is influenza B, and that tends to affect young children the worst. It's also the first time since 2019 that it's circulated significantly throughout New Zealand. And COVID hasn't gone anywhere. 2 children under 10 were among 36 deaths in the past week.
At Newshub Children's Centres, we've noticed significant sickness rolling through the centres.
One of them is RSV, a virus of particular concern for doctors because it hospitalises about 3,000 tamariki each year.
It is a time of year when that starts to come as well, and we have to keep vigilant and make sure, because kids can get really sick with RSV.
Cass Burns says it's time we follow the US and consider Newshub, a single injection that protects children for the entire RSV season. Right now, we only have a treatment called palivizumab, which requires 5 monthly jabs.
The parents aren't that enthusiastic about those, about those monthly injections, as you can imagine.
MedSafe says it hasn't received an application to fund Newshub, but early learning centres are keen.
From a parent's perspective, if it was going to make a difference in terms of their ability to continue to work and their children weren't going to get RSV and then they weren't going to be significantly unwell as a result of getting RSV, certainly worth looking at.
Because more accessibility could be key to fewer people leaving winter bugs to chance. Zane Small, Newshub.